Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a good Easter weekend, all that good stuff. Easter Monday today. Just chilling out in the kitchen, doing a bit of work around the house, that sort of thing. Um, Today's video, just want to talk about the subject of trolls, haters, people that leave negative comments on channels. Like if you've got a channel, a small channel or something, and you're just starting out, you might experience people leaving weird comments and stuff like that. Touch wood, on my channel, I haven't had any of that yet. I've only been doing my channel like maybe nearly a couple of months, so I probably haven't been on YouTube long enough to come across these strange people that take a lot of time out of their day sitting behind a keyboard, leaving strange comments. Because yesterday evening I was watching some videos on Kirky Talks' channel, and I sort of discovered that on a few of his videos he's got like the same sort of, this woman that's been trolling him for like on a few videos. And I started sort of diving into it and reading these weird comments that she's been making. I mean, it's weird stuff. I mean, real tinfoil hat wearing sort of crap that this woman's been coming out with. I think on one of the comments she's made, she's obviously a conspiracy theory freak or something, and she's trying to say that Kirky's a Freemason because he does some strange hand signals and or hand symbols or something like that. And I've watched most of his videos, and I can't see any sort of hand symbols or hand gestures that he's done that are any way related to the Freemasons. So yeah, I thought this was really weird. I mean, my late father was a Freemason, quite high up in the organisation. He'd got to his he'd done his 31st degree. So if you know anything about Freemasons, that's pretty high up. There's 33 degrees in it, and he got to 31st. So fair play to him. There's not many people that get to the 30th degree. That's you know, when you get to the 30th degree, that's like a real big deal. But this woman was sort of going on about, she's obviously watched a lot of YouTube videos about Freemasonry, and there's a lot of strange conspiracy theory crap on the internet, on YouTube, various different platforms, sort of blaming Freemasonry for a lot of the problems in the world, which I've never really understood, because obviously, you know, my dad being a Freemason, I never saw anything sort of malicious or dark or untoward in it. A lot of people have this misconception about it, sort of thinking that it's a secret society. It's not. It's a society with secrets, and that's a big difference. You know, if you actually sort of look at the real facts about it, it's Freemasonry is, I think they're one of the major sort of donors to charity in the world. They probably give the most money to just about every type of charity. So they do a hell of a lot of good. They raise an enormous amount of money for all kinds of causes, hospitals, you know, children's charities, cancer charities, every type of charity, you name it, they give money to it, which is, you know, it's an amazingly good thing. It's a completely international organisation. It's for people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what job you've got. Because there's a lot of sort of misconceptions about it as well. So, you know, saying that it's like an elitist organisation, which is completely false. My dad had friends that were in it that were, you know, you've got people that are quite high up that could be like judges, doctors, lawyers, And then you've got people right down at the bottom of the spectrum. You know, you've got bin men that are in the Freemasons. You've got taxi drivers, that sort of thing. Cleaners. You know, you can be from any walk of life and be part of that organisation. So yeah, I'm not. It's not going to be a video about Freemasonry, but I thought I'd try and dispel a few myths that a lot of people have about it, because it is utter nonsense. Some of the stuff you read about it. But yeah, trying to say that Kirky's a Freemason, I was just like, he's so not a Freemason. I was just absolutely baffled by this woman's comments. I think she's got to be some sort of blue-haired, I don't know, man-hater or something. So yeah, you know, trolls, people leave negative comments. Obviously what they want you to do by leaving these comments is to sort of rise to it and to engage in it, which is what I did on Kirky's channel. I was actually having quite a lot of fun with it, and I thought, well, I'll just, you know, just wind this person up, just for my own sort of, you know, amusement really. But yeah, you know, on YouTube there's various features where you can block people or whatever, and there's words that you can block as well and stuff like that. And if you do sort of hide people's, you can hide people from your channel, which is quite a good feature. And the people, these trolls, if you do click on that, then they don't know that they've been hidden from your channel. So that's quite funny. So they'll keep banging away on their keyboard or whatever, thinking that they can get to you somehow, but they can't. So you know, you can block people or whatever. The same on other platforms as well. Which is good, but I don't know. I think if I did get any trolls or haters on my channel, I think I'd probably leave their comments on there, just so that all the other subscribers that you've got that are genuine, nice people that support you and leave good comments, then they can see that, you know, how fucked up these people really are. So yeah, it's hard to try and get your head around why they do it, but it's obviously some sort of deep-seated psychological problem that they've got. You know, they might not be sort of intentionally lashing out at you or the content that you're making on your channel per se. It's probably just their way of getting attention. It's just attention seeking at the end of the day. So yeah, you shouldn't let it get you down if you are experiencing these type of weirdos on your channel. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got a channel. You're putting yourself out there for the whole world to see. So, and the world, there are a lot of weird people out there. So you know, if you sort of see the world as a bit of a mental asylum where people are free to, you know, run about and get on the internet, then you've got to expect that kind of crap. But yeah, don't let it get you down too much, because obviously negativity breeds negativity. So you know, you've got to try not to stoop to their level, but you know, feel free to have a little fun with it as well. You know, try and take some positive out of it, and you know, just if they're sort of, you know, giving you shit, then, you know, give them a bit of shit back. There's no harm in that. You know, there's no harm in standing up for yourselves and what you believe in. So yeah, just don't let the haters grind you down if that's what they're trying to do. But 9 times out of 10, you can normally shut them up. These people are probably not the most intelligent people. You know, the reason behind that is that they probably haven't, you know, got any sort of where with it to start their own channel. They haven't got any interests or hobbies, and probably because they're dealing with a fairly sort of low IQ or whatever, then their only real form of entertainment is to find channels that they can, you know, have a go at people. So it is pathetic. It's pathetic. But yeah, like I said, just have a bit of fun with it. You know, just wind them up back, because that's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to wind you up. And you know, if you reply, you could just not reply. Then they'll probably just leave you alone, or they'll carry on until they get a rise out of you. But I think the best way to deal with it is if you do find someone with a really stupid comment, just just make a comment back, and just put them in their place. It will normally shut them up. Especially if all the other subscribers can see that as well, then you might get other genuine subscribers you've got jump in and sort of gang up on them as well. So it's all fun and games at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? You can't take it sort of too seriously, otherwise it will might get you down. So I'll just leave it at that for today. Just a quick one about YouTube haters and YouTube trolls. I find it pretty funny, to be honest with you, that people have got that, they've really got that little to do in their life. They're obviously people that live by themselves, or they're in their parents' basement or something like that. They haven't got a family to deal with and spend their time with, so you can sort of understand a little bit. These people must be pretty lonely, pretty sad and depressed. So yeah, try and take that into consideration as well. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with my day. Looks like the sun's going to come out in a minute, so I'll probably go out and take dogs for a walk in a bit. So enjoy the rest of your Easter Monday. I hope you all had a good time with your family and recharge your batteries. Having a bit of time off work is always good. And I'll catch up with you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye.